Hello everyone, today I'm going to be sharing my favorites and a few regrets that I have from my October haul. You guys seem to really like my last video that I did like that, so if you'd like, just leave a comment and I can try to do more of these each month. I really like to share what I'm using and how I'm using it and share tips, and also if I share things I'm not liking, sometimes you guys can give me ideas of how I might like them. And yeah, I have lots of tips and Black Friday tips and stuff like that, so let's get started. So the first thing I've been really enjoying is the Sennelier Ink Brushes. I have a couple that I'm going to probably give to my daughter that are duplicates, but I have I think all of the colors now that I just keep here on a pot on my desk, and I'll try to do a full review of these at some point. But since the holidays are just around the corner and I'm kind of stressing about all the cooking and cleaning I have to do, I don't know how long it's going to take me, and yeah, I'm going to have to wait for a bit for that. But I've been really enjoying, so this is all the colors that it comes with. And what I think I like best about this is I do take this whole little pot and just take it to the living room with me. But what I'm enjoying about it is it works on cheap paper. Can I get an amen? This is just the Arteza. This isn't even the good sketchbook. The other sketchbook is the, I really don't recommend this book. Stick with the expert level on the Arteza products. I've done a few different, this is the items that I sketched years ago when I got the Dana Fox book, and because I was afraid to color in the book because of course then I don't have that quick and easy drawing, because drawing is I always want to color, but I run out of time and feel like I don't have time to draw a lot. But yeah, this is the super colors and the neo colors, and so it works okay, but it's pretty cheap paper. Like the Arteza real brush pens don't really work well on here, but these do. So I wouldn't get all the colors if I were you, because I have full set syndromes. I've been collecting these for almost a year, since January, since they came out. So I wouldn't recommend all the colors, and I'll be talking about that in a future video. But I just wanted to say that yeah, I'm still really enjoying those. The hands down, the Roman Szmal palette has been my favorite from that haul. Of course, I can't wait to give my daughter the Schmincke palette, but we'll get into that later. But this is the Roman Szmal palette. I think I purchased this for $34. I think regular price is $38, but I don't know if I stress that these are all artist grade paints. And there's some lovely mixing colors. Let's see, I swatched these out and then I did some mixing, and I got really good mixes with all of the colors. And this is just on Canson cheap paper, because that's what I do. I go and mix and everything like that. This is a fox I painted just for fun. I don't usually finish any artwork. I'm still at that stage where I'll like have fun and I'll play and I'll make something, and then I only care about it when I'm creating it, and then I'll like shove it somewhere and I'm gonna finish it later, and then I don't. But that's what I made, just using these colors and just playing around. But I really enjoyed the nice mix, and then I realized that it's even better because he left just enough room to fit his full pans in there. I haven't put magnets down, but I'll be putting some of those on the bottom, and then these won't slide around at all. So of course I had to add 3 of my favorite colors, and I had somebody ask which colors are my favorites, so I'm gonna go over those in just a minute. So if I could only pick 3 colors, I'm definitely gonna pick Quinacridone Gold, Potter's Pink, and Cobalt Teal. And you guys have to go and mix that with this Caput Mortem color because it's amazing. But I probably didn't like this color that much. But other than that, that's the only color. I had a little trouble re-wetting that one. But other than that, I really love this palette. You have everything you needed, and all the colors kind of play nice together, if that makes sense. So I've been really loving that palette, and I'm not usually, like when I pack, if we're going for 2 days, I take 5 days with me. I'm not usually a compact palette person, yeah, this might convert me. So I usually like lots of colors because I like to pick my favorites. And with all these neutrals, I love Schmincke paints, but I was pleasantly surprised by not only the, I think this is a great price point if you have not tried professional level watercolors yet. This might be a great set for you to try. It was the Szmal Aquarius. The only downside to this actually is that you can only get this at Jackson's Art Supply in the UK. So if I was picking more favorite colors, because they are really affordable for artist grade paints, I would say, so I already told you Quinacridone Gold. That was already in my other palette, the little palette. Scarlet Red, Azo Red, Potter's Pink, of course, both Quinacridone Violet and Perylene Violet. Really, really lovely. The Mineral Violet comes in that kit. This color right here is really interesting if you want some funky colors. I don't believe it's Lightfast though, but it's a lot of fun to play with. He has a lot of interesting colors like Misty Morning, they're fun to play with. Let's see, Cobalt Teal, that's a must-have for me. And then the Aquarius Green I really like. What was the other one? And of course Perylene Green. Yeah, and the Hematite Violet, this one right here. And now Caput Mortem. I never thought, if you guys would have met me years ago, I've came such a long way when it comes to neutrals. I used to have to put neutrals in their own little tin. I still have my Daniel Smith paints. All the neutrals were in their own separate tin because I didn't like to look at them. So that's how far I've come. So yeah, you have to be open-minded when it comes to art supplies, but those would be my top favorites. So I definitely would pick Quinacridone Gold, Potter's Pink, and Cobalt Teal first. And then depending on if you want warm or cool red, that kind of thing. But those are some of my favorites. This palette that I'm going to give my daughter, I haven't mixed or anything with this because I have to put some more colors in here for my daughter. So this can't be a favorite or a regret yet. This is what they look like swatched out, just being quick on arches. And then this is what they look like when I tried to get them to wash out. And I wanted to show you a picture so you would know, as I was planning on making a different video, but I really should have waited because Jackson's usually has Black Friday Schmincke palettes that I get almost every year. So, but I didn't want to share this yet because right now this was $130. You guys would way overpay for it because they have better ones. Spoiler alert, I did get them. And I wanted to share the colors. I haven't had time to edit the video yet, but I did get, they have a floral palette and then they also have a leather pouch that's gorgeous. So depending on which colors you like, this one, the one with this color at Jackson's is $53, and the one that has the leather pouch is only $63. They kind of were sneaky because 3 times they had Black Friday deals and they've never done that before. So I got all excited when they had the floral come out first and went and got that thinking that would be my Schmincke palette for the year. And then they kind of said, oh, well, we've added more Black Friday things, and then they added the leather pouch one. So yeah, I make sure you look at all of it. They have some really, really great things. So I can't wait to share the haul video with you, but since Thanksgiving's coming and everything, I don't know. I honestly don't know how long it's gonna take me to be able to edit that video and everything. So, but I wanted to give you the heads up to go, I'll link the Jackson's website below so you can go check out all the deals before they are gone. I also wanted to warn you, this is last year's palettes that I never shared. This one has the raw edges. So when you see, if you go look at the Schmincke palettes, they have one palette that's a smaller palette, I think with only 6 colors for, I want to say $38. Just know that's going to have this raw edges. And what I do is I put electric tape on mine. I just thought I would warn you guys about that. The other thing I've been really loving is I had to make sure and tell you is I've been playing with my Derwent products and really loving them, but I wanted to tell you about, I had no idea until I went back and looked to see about this paper, that this paper is normally $50 just for this paper pad. Okay, and it's nice paper. I haven't compared it to Arches yet, but it's nice paper, and it's 100% cotton. There's 20 sheets instead of the Arches is normally 12. But I had no idea they charged that much for this paper. And what I had picked this up at Cult Pens, and you got the paper for free, and I think it was about $50 for both of these. And I know I've mentioned Cult Pens at some point because that's where I got my husband got my Lightfast pencils, and all of my wood box sets in my studio, they're all because I found basically clearance prices at Cult Pens. And this is my holiday gift to you. If you're wanting any wood box set, always check Cult Pens. They don't have affiliates or anything like that, but I'll link their website. I'm not affiliated with them. They've never sent me anything. I just want you guys to be able to get on the deal, because especially if you're looking for the Lightfast pencils that come in a, let me see if I can grab it really quick. So this is the Derwent Lightfast, and this is the box they come in. They come in a box. They're gorgeous. I'm gonna have to take them out of the box, so I'll actually use all of them because I've only used some, and I'm still keeping them as like too precious to use a whole bunch when they're in here. But right now you can get this at Cult Pens for, I want to say $200 or just a little over. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah. Don't overpay, because at Dick Blick I think it's close to $400 or something. So I wanted to tell you guys about that. I've been shopping at Cult Pens since I think 2018. That's where I got fountain pens, and then discovered, oh, they have pretty wooden boxes and you can get them seriously half price or less as what they charge here in the US. That's where I got this, and this paper set was free. I think they still have that, but if not, I'm sorry. Any wood boxes that I have, it's because I could get it much cheaper than even getting the full set. I love the wooden boxes, they're gorgeous, but I won't pay extra for them, if that makes sense. So just wanted to give you that heads up in case for the holidays you have that on your list. Another favorite is this gold from Sennelier, the oil stick. I've been testing it out to see if I can keep it in a plastic bag. Somebody had asked to see my artwork with my oil sticks, and this is the first thing I created with my oil sticks. I didn't pull up a reference photo, so that's why some leaves are one way and they're all different. I didn't even pull up a reference photo. I was just kind of playing with them to see what they could do and how I could mix the colors. And I literally took a piece of trash. I took a piece of paper that I had painted something. I used Arches rough watercolor paper. It was a painting that I did that I hated, that I was literally gonna throw in the trash. So that's my other tip to you. No matter how bad something turns out, don't ever throw that paper away. Don't ever throw it away. Put it in your garage, put it in somewhere where you can't see it, and then go try another product over it because you never know. And there's got to be, I mean, you don't waste that, especially expensive paper, but I'm not even wasting Canson. So let's see this. Okay, so it doesn't work to keep. I was hoping I could make these airtight and test it to see if it molded or anything, but it didn't work. So I'm gonna have to take this off. That's the only reason that these don't be on a top list for me, because look, they dry all the way. No fixative, no nothing. And that's what I hate about the oil pastels. I've done other things, but this is the only thing I could find, because I'm terrible about keeping my artwork. Since we've been at this house for a year, I don't think I've thrown anything away, but I think a lot of it's just shoved in some bin in my garage somewhere just to get it out of, out of the house. I have a few of these Shivas. I just don't like them there as much. I think they came packaged in this white styrofoam packaging that was like, I didn't even know companies use that anymore. Like the cheapest styrofoam, and then they fall out a lot. So they probably are nice. I think I just kind of got on the wrong foot, but I just like this color gold so much better than this color gold. which leads me to my next regret is this pen. So this color is not a very pretty gold to me, and yeah, it's kind of an antique gold. So, and this was expensive. I want to say this was like $9. So yeah, that was a regret. I wish I would have pulled up somebody's video or something to see a swatch of that first, but I just got excited and I love gold, so I have to find something to do with that. And some people use it for hand lettering, so maybe it'll come in handy at some point, but if I had it to do over, I wouldn't have purchased that. My other regret is these pencils, and I got a lot of people were worried that I was going to send this back and it was going to wind up in a landfill. I'm not sending it back. I will give it away. I have kids, and I've worked with special needs children, so nothing goes to waste. But I just saw that they were from Royal Talons and thought they were going to be artist grade, and then they were supposed to be some lightning deal for $27 for $50, and they're basically like every other budget pencil that I get, and I can get at least like almost 100 for the same price, if not cheaper. So I was just surprised because I thought, oh, Royal Talons, that'll be really good. So these will get used by somebody. They won't go to waste. But yeah, I'm definitely going to check and be more careful and not get caught up in those Amazon lightning deals. And the other product that I wouldn't say it's regret, but I did want to let you guys know that this doesn't work that well for highlights. It's a little too, it's not quite opaque enough, and it's going to work for other things, I'm sure. And it reactivates anything that can reactivate. Like, so if you're using it with, I was using it with the ink brushes, and it says that they're permanent when dry, but they're not. They'll reactivate. So so something in this would reactivate it, and then it would absorb some of the color. So still have to use bleed proof right. And I know that one of my friends said that she uses acrylic gouache, I think it was. So I might try that at some point, but what I really did love about this is that it has a built-in applicator. So if you guys know of something where I can in 2 seconds take this off, use it, and be done, that's what I'm looking for. Because this works well, but I have to get a paintbrush and wet the paintbrush, and I want the 2-second one, if that makes sense. I think that's all of my regrets. I can't wait to share my next haul video with you guys from Jackson's Art Supplies. I had to place 3 orders, I think, because I think they had 3 different releases of the Black Friday sale. So I'm gonna do that in one video, but just want to let you know ahead of time so you don't miss out on anything, that the sales are all going on way before Black Friday. So just wanted to give you the heads up on that. So thanks so much for watching. You guys take care. Bye-bye.